Bottom of the second. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Blues. It's first up Andrew Raymond, who we did see in yesterday's game. Went 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Lefty hitter versus righty pitcher matchup. Airhorn fires the first pitch in for a strike. He's been really good at collecting these first pitch strikes. So after that, he was giving up some harder hit contact in game through 22 pitches in the first inning. Misses the 0-1 just outside, even in the count at 1-1. Cole Airhorn gave up those 2 singles with 2 outs back in the first inning, but was able to hold the Blues scoreless. 1-1, swung on and lifted over the head of the third baseman Giovanetti. It just perfectly drops into left field for a leadoff single. Andrew Raymond gets aboard. You could not have placed that one more perfectly, launch angle and everything, for a bloop single to get into first base. I've already seen a handful of bloop singles in this ball game. One in the top of the inning by Aiden Tackless, and now one to the other side of the field for Andrew Raymond. And it brings up Diego Murillo, who also had a hit in yesterday's ballgame, was 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. It ended his streak of 4 consecutive multi-hit games, but he's continued to just be hot at the plate. 12 of his last 20 is Diego Murillo, and he swings at the first pitch, sends it out into right center. That's going to get down. Going back to the warning track is the right fielder, Tackless. He collects it. 1 run is coming around. Raymond coming in to score. It's a triple. An RBI triple for Diego Murillo, scores 1, and the Blues take an early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Back-to-back base hits against Cole Airhorn. He's already given up 4 in this contest. That one found the gap in right field, and by the time Aiden Tackless had even snagged the ball, Raymond was already rounding third base and heading into home. Cole Airhorn has just been unable to locate those fastballs so far, and the Blues have capitalized on it. You can tell this Blues team wants one of those playoff spots, as now Nico Button swings on the first pitch and lifts it back over to Tackless. This one much shallower. He collects it, but the runner's going to try and go, and Tackless's throw is not in time. A sac fly for Nico Button. Scores another run, and it's now 2-0 Blues. A well-done job by Nico Button, lifting that one deep enough into the outfield that Tackless didn't have enough to get it there. And today it's the Blues who take an early lead. And as I was saying, the Blues look like a team wanting a playoff spot, going for their 4th win in a row in these final 8 or 9 games of this season.
Still 1 out here in the second.
So 1 out, base is empty. With a shortstop, Kate O'Hara.
Energy has just been sent through the stadium for that triple and sacrifice fly to make it a 2-0 game.
And with 2 earned runs on the board, that is already a season high for Cole Airhorn in his 9th appearance. He had only given up maximum 1 earned run in any ball game. And the Blues are getting to him in this one early. Now the 1-0 pitch to O'Hara. In the zone for a strike. O'Hara 1 for 3 yesterday. Strikeout, caught stealing, and a stolen base. The 2-way player from Texas. Sitting at 083 this summer.
7-game win streak.
Swings at the 1-1, lifts it into foul territory into the stands. Yesterday with that single that O'Hara had, he broke an 0 for 30 streak at the plate. He's remained in the lineup throughout most of that for his fielding acumen, his pitching. But that bat has been cold for the most part this summer for the junior Longhorn, who's currently in the transfer portal, but without a home. Always a chance he ends up back in Austin as the 1-2 pitch skips in the dirt outside for ball 2.
Never really matters in the end because they don't play in the CCL postseason.
The 2-2 from Airhorn, swung on, lifted again. It's a busy inning for Tackless, who charges on it and collects it for the second out. Tackless has been involved in 3 consecutive plays. 2 of them have been outs, but one was that RBI triple that did a lot of damage.
to left field.
So already we'll turn the lineup card back over to EJ Royal, who started the day with a fly out to left field. Continue to keep an eye on the Walnut Creek versus Sonoma game, and the Crawdads have tied it with a 2-spot in the 8th inning, so that score sits at 5-5 now in the 9th inning. First pitch is chopped over the third baseman Giovanetti, who fumbled it, recollects it, stays with the play, and throws the out. That one spooked Giovanetti a little bit, but he was able to stay with the play and get the third out. But two come across, starting with a triple from Diego Murillo and then a sac fly from Nico Button. It's 2-0. The Blues lead. We'll head to the third. Low methodical pace so far in this one from Miller Park. UIC leads 7-2. All the runs coming in the first inning that nearly took 50 minutes of real time, as we are already over the hour mark in the bottom of the third inning. Ethan Segall, Leo Tesler on the call for WNUR Sports. Jake Gabowski still on the mound. He got out of a bases-loaded jam, stranding 3 for the Wildcats in the second inning. Now we'll start against Jack Lausch, who started Northwestern's scoring effort with a solo shot in the first inning. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Lausch homered in that at-bat before we even had a chance to read his stats. Now over a 300 batting average on the year. OPS creeping up towards 1,000, but he's behind 0-2 after swinging for the fences on the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, Jack Obispo just fooling these Northwestern hitters with his delivery. A little bit easier for a left-handed hitter like Lausch to see the ball coming out of his hands, but still, maybe he has 2 millisecond advantage on a right-handed compatriot.
The 0-2 pitch inside to Lausch. Lausch has been one of the hottest bats in the Big Ten. He's hitting .405 in his last 10 games, that is, and that doesn't even include the home run back in the first inning. 2 weeks ago, Lausch's average sitting at .240, now over 300. Center fielder has been on a tear. The 1-2 nuked high in the Evanston sky, trailing back to the warning track is right, but he collects for the first out. Another long hit by Jack Lausch, but this time it stays in the ballpark for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Lausch has just become a fly ball machine. We saw a little bit from him last season, his propensity to hit the ball in the air, but he's really maximized it this season, pulling balls more, even though that home run earlier on in the game was kind of as close to the left field foul pole as you can get. But that pulled fly ball approach has really done him well.
Now Noah Ruiz takes the first pitch outside. Ruiz also a solo shot in his first time up out to left field. Ruiz, the Biola University transfer, has been awesome from the start for Northwestern. Started the year with an 8-game hit streak. His average was up close to 500, and things naturally cooled off a little bit as he takes ball 2, but an average above 300, 6 home runs, a low strikeout rate for Ruiz. He's been impressive for Northwestern in the cleanup spot today. The 2-0 pitch finds the zone for a strike.
Ethan, we're seniors here, and throughout our tenure, we haven't seen a lot of guys transfer directly to Northwestern from a D2 or even a community college school and have the success that Noah Ruiz has had. It's always a big question mark about whether the skills will translate, and so far they have.
2-1 just misses to Ruiz, who with that home run in the first inning extended his current hit streak up to 7 games. He's hitting over 450 in that stretch.
Just a very patient, disciplined hitter, and is capable of hitting strikes hard, which is the name of the game nowadays.
3-1 pitch to Ruiz, big swing and a miss, and now a full count. And with Lausch and Ruiz talking about how hot those bats have been recently, it explains why they're moving up in the lineup. Freeman and McElpatrick bumping down to the bottom half of the Northwestern order. Payoff pitch upcoming from Jake Gabowski. He hurls, big swing and a miss. Bat fell out of the hands of Ruiz. He was swinging for the fences and came up empty.
Yeah, those last 2 swings from Ruiz looked like he was aiming for the apartment buildings out in left field. And that's not necessarily when he's at his best. His best is when he's aiming for contact, trying to line the ball up the middle of the field, maybe the other way. Not that getting homer happy is always a bad thing, but you saw it fool him there.
Bases empty, 2 outs for Nick Barron. Crack at the first pitch, lined foul. Barron struck out in the first inning. His first strikeout in 6 games. Went the entire Purdue series plus some without one. Takes the 0-1 pitch. Misses for a ball. Jacobowski has done a great job, Leo, of coming in and just settling things down. There's lots of action on the base paths in both of the first 2 innings for Northwestern, and it's all been quiet since Jacobowski's entrance. He's seen 3 hitters, all retired, and the scariest part of this Northwestern order, he got through 2, 3, 4, and now a strike call. Northwestern thought it was up in the zone, but Barron will have to fight now, down 1-2.
Yeah, Jacobowski, just an honest-to-goodness stopper. Coming in with the weak contact, the funky arm slot, just settling things down and fooling these Northwestern hitters.
It's so hard to adjust to that difference in height and arm slot on short notice for Northwestern. Barron makes some weak fly ball contact, foul, but the at-bat stays alive.
And Jacobowski really just does not throw pitches outside the zone either. Even coming into this one, just 2 walks in 15 and a third inning. He has not walked a batter yet, and he's about to complete another inning of work.
1-2 pitch up coming from Jacobowski. He rocks and throws one in. That was way inside, but did the bat cross the box? It sure did. A strikeout on a pitch nowhere near the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jacobowski. The Cats go down quickly. A 1-2-3 inning for Jacobowski, and we'll head to the 4th inning where Leo Tesler will take over on play-by-play. Don't go anywhere. The 1-2 pitch, wind and delivery, spiked over, charging in is McElpatrick with the glove, to the hand, over to Barron for the out. 1-2-3 inning for Tommy Bridges on the mound. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. Valparaiso leads 4-1. You're listening to WNUR Sports. Lausch also swings at the first pitch, sent back to the warning track in left field. This one has a chance, it's gone! Jack Lausch goes oppo, a home run. Northwestern has plenty to make up, but that'll help. A solo shot from Jack Lausch, and boy, has his bat been hot recently. His 8th home run of the season takes the team lead for the Wildcats as Lausch steps on home, greeted by his teammates. 1-2 pitch from DiLoretto. Swung on, lifted out into right field. It's shallow. Charging in on it was Freeman. Runner's going to test. Throw to the plate. In time. He's out. What a throw from Freeman. A double play to end the inning. That's just what the doctor ordered for the Wildcats. Cy Turner has a 3-0 count and a runner on second. Has worked himself into a very hitter-friendly environment and takes ball 4 inside. So now runners on first and second. First walk of the day for the Merchants, who at the beginning of the season were walking like it was the track at a local rec center. But as of recently, it's really cooled down for them in the walk department. They've fallen to 7th in the CCL, walking just 5 times per game, and that number was up in the 7s in the early part of the season. Swung on, lifted out into left center. That's going to get back toward the wall, and the Hall rounds third and comes in to score. He'll tie the game. Turner rounds second. He's going to third. He's dashing, and he'll be in there safely with a triple. Cy Turner, his 8th extra base hit of the season and his 8th RBI ties this game. Cy Turner coming up clutch, and we're all knotted up at 2 in the 5th inning. He readies for the 1-1 from Leboki. A big swing, a nuke out to left field. Back goes DeGroot. Has nothing to do but look up. A 3-run shot from Thomas Curry. And this one isn't over yet. The Flames sticking in it, 11-12. Northwestern has to be careful now, Leo, as Curry rounds the bases to make this a 1-run ball game. Campa swings at the first pitch, and he nukes one out to right field. Freeman's going back. It's off the wall. Freeman collects and chucks it back into the infield. It'll hold Campa to a single. Acosta able to get to third. That was well played in right field by Freeman to limit the damage, but a hard hit ball off the wall. He's already down 0-1. Takes a half-hearted crack over to the third baseman, McElpatrick. Charging, throwing, got him out. What a play at the hot corner by Owen McElpatrick. 2 for 4, 2 runs batted in that home run for Kucherak. He gets a hold of another pitch, lifts it out to center. Trailing back is Bativas. It's off the wall. He couldn't collect it. Two Northwestern base runners are rounding third simultaneously and coming home. McElpatrick will score. Freeman will score. Another 2 runs for the Cats. And another extra base hit for Ryan Kucherak. Boy, oh boy, have the bats woken up for the Cats. It's a gloomy day at Miller Park, but vibes are up as Lausch spikes one past the second baseman, diving for it. He was playing deep, but can't get to it. Lausch is going to go for 2. He slides in safely. The speed of Jack Lausch on full display. We used to see him do that in a football helmet, take off from the pocket and scramble. That time it was a ground ball to the second baseman, Gauthier, who was playing deep. It sputtered away from him into the outfield, and he saw that and gunned down a second base. What a play by Lausch, who reaches base for the 4th time today. The payoff pitch once again. He rocks, loads, and hurls. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Jaden Bitter. Continues to mow down Blues batters. He's been the one playing the Blues as another Blues batter somberly walks back into the dugout. Northwestern 6-4 this year in 1-run ball games, trying to make that 7-4. They need one more strike to do it. Grant readies and fires another foul ball toward the Northwestern dugout. Pishka is not going away without a fight. Lefty pitcher versus righty hitter. It's been a battle in the top of the 9th inning. Grant hurls. Just missed outside, ball 3. We've got a full count, which means the runners are going on the pitch. Dangerous spot for the Cats. Grant gets his signal from the catcher, readies for the payoff pitch. Winds, kicks, fires, lifted out to left field, but foul. What an at-bat Andrew Pishka is putting together. That is now 4 foul balls. This will be pitch number 10 upcoming. Grant trying to avoid frustration seeping in, trying to figure out how to solve the puzzle that is Andrew Pishka. Throws the payoff pitch again. Strike 3, looking, that's ball game. Alex Grant rings him up. A high heat on the outside corner. Northwestern escapes a 12-11 win in a game they fell behind 7-0.